Hey, welcome back to Orwell. We're on day 3 of our investigation. Super excited. Alright. So what do we know so far? So what happened last time was we interrogated Cassandra Watergate based on the information we had. We discovered that three different protests were organized by Thought. Two of them we suspect might have been organized by Juliet Carrington. Let's see what else. We prevented a third attack from happening. Because 2 bombings went off previously, we prevented a third one from occurring. And we suspect that Nina was involved in organizing that. So let's see what we end up investigating today. And of course Cassandra cooperated during the investigation, which is good. But our primary suspects, Harrison O'Donnell, Abraham Goldfels, Juliet Carrington, and Nina. So let's see what Symes is going to give us today. Okay, so today we're going to focus on Nina, and we're already looking through an email from Harrison. It's from a chick named Marka. So we're going to look at background, motivation, and where Nina was during the time of the bombings to determine if we have the right person. So we're checking Nina's blog, and it seems Goldfels was not impressed by Nina. So we're gonna take this point of information. I'm not entirely convinced that Goldfels is a peaceful person quite yet. And I don't believe Harrison, so we're going to disable both of those pieces of data. And we managed to get Nina's util. So far, nothing too suspicious. So Mr. Harris doesn't intend to stay at his own place. That might be useful. His ex-relationship with Juliet Carrington, we're gonna upload that. For what reason, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just to mess with signs, I guess. And I'm considering if I should upload this data chunk to Orwell. You'll see why later, but I have to be extremely careful with what I upload to Orwell. From an ethical standpoint, and also from a story standpoint. So according to Sylv, Nina is a person that always looks like she's sad. So maybe this will explain her motivation. Maybe we could look for information to find out why she's always sad. So we honestly don't have much to go on just yet. It seems that she's also looking for a relationship. I'm going through her information on the side here. She doesn't have many contacts with anyone. So far, just this Sylv character. But oh, we found a photo of her, if that's her authentic photo. And potential location. So remember, not all this information is important, but the fact that she is athletic actually does play a part here, so I'm going to take that. So let's take a look at her opinions. She's looking for financial stability. So is she looking for an affluent person to get together with? Why does she need the money? And like all our potential targets, she's also very politically active, or she has an interest in politics at least. And these conversations, quite a few douchebags on this site, whatever it's called. Oh, we found her name, or an alias name. She's a temporary worker, and she has a son. Am I gonna take that information down? Yeah, it looks like I will. Yeah, quite the opposite person that would generally be engaged in terrorist activities. So the question is, why is she doing this? Or why is she involved with thoughts? What's her motivation here? She seems to be working a lot of extra hours, probably to make ends meet for her son. We have an address, and we have an email address. But as you see, the address is in yellow text, so it could be conflicting with something else. So we're not going to take that just yet. And we see that she's been working a lot, and there is quote-unquote conflicting viewpoints. But I played this before, and I don't think it comes as much of a shock that she's been working hard. If you see what the conflicting text is, you would probably ignore it anyways, so no big deal. Harrison's backpedaling on his position from his last news article. He's trying to cover his ass now. We're not buying anything that Harrison says when he writes to the National Beholder, because when he's writing for the TNB, he's a hack. So, we're able to get Nina's last name and her patient number from the doctor. So now we're gonna check her medical records. Oh no, I guess we're gonna go into her chat logs. And this is the hacker that I believe Harrison was blackmailed by. I wonder what he wants with Miss Maternova. But Nina's not having any of it. I love how Initiate refers to himself in the third person for no reason. So all we know about Initiate so far is that he's a hacker and that he hates the government. But apparently he's trying to start his own investigation as to what happened with these bombings. And that could prove useful. We might be able to gather information as a result of his chat logs with Miss Maternova, if those continue. But yeah, we're not going to let him get away with hacking the government website. You can do that alternatively, and it's actually kind of funny what happens. For anyone that hasn't gotten to the storyline yet, if you want to like try it out, there's alternative ways to complete each episode. The basics are essentially linear, but you have some options in between that can lead to some interesting results. One of those options is letting Initiate hack the webpage. But since we informed the IT people at the government webpage, yeah, that's right, Initiate. We cut you off, so apparently Nina's had enough. So Nina is incriminating Harrison right now as the probable bomber. Now she's making a lot of assumptions about Harrison, his interest in Cassandra's family and their money, Juliet's organizational skills. And Nina also suspects the government's behind this. Oh, what's this? A PC code. So apparently in the nation, every electronic device has a unique ID. And because of that, we're able to hack specifically whatever ID we get. So thanks, Initiate. Thanks for telling us Nina Maternova's UID, or whatever it's called. So now we have access to Miss Maternova's PC. But for now, we're gonna spy on Juliet Carrington. So we're uploading information about Carrington's family in case any of them are co-conspirators. I know we have no reason to suspect that, but you can never be too safe working with Orwell. And also, Juliet's working on Saturday. Not really suspicious. And lots of people, I guess, take shifts on the weekends. And we don't know her work hours, so this is pretty innocuous, to be honest. And apparently she has a troubled relationship with her parents. Not really my problem. I don't know. Am I going to upload that to Orwell? No. Okay. So does Juliet have self-esteem issues? Kind of sad like that at the end. Anywho, let's check Miss Maternova's medical records. And as you can see, we have an address on her medical records. This one is probably more authentic because it's a recent document. And it's a medical record, so certainly this will be her actual address. Also, I believe when I was looking through this the last time, when I actually played this, I checked the dates of the medical record and also the date of the website. And the date of the website was much older than the date of the medical record, so that's your clue that this is probably going to be the actual address. And apparently she has an injury on her left leg. Nothing new from Harrison, just him selling out to the National Beholder on his blog. Supposed anti-government guy. We're gonna go back to Miss Maternova's medical records and look at other entries. Nothing else there. So, Nina suffers from hypervigilance. It might be important to make a note of that. She also has, what is that? Anamnesis? I don't know. And that diagnosis at the bottom, I don't recommend taking it, and you'll see why later. So now we're going to go through her PC information. Isn't that suspicious that she wanted to take a job at one of the bombing sites? Check her other applications, and we managed to get a telephone number. Things aren't looking too good right now for Ms. Marinova, although it is mostly speculation right now. We do have some evidence that she tried to get a job at the bombing site. And a message from Abraham Goldfelds from Stellington University. Well, I mean, that's not wholly suspicious because we already knew that she was in contact with Goldfelds. To some degree, she was in the debate club at Stellington. all of this right now is just, what's the word? Speculation. We don't have anything concrete yet. So we're gonna go back to her desktop and see what else we haven't gone through yet. Ugh. Nina kind of looks like Ann Coulter in that photo. What a nightmarish image. So apparently she's not single, she has a boyfriend. That's good. It's a picture of her son. It's kind of creepy that I went through that, but she's child-centered also. So she's very much a single mother, or I guess a mother in a relationship. Yeah, trying to make ends meet for her son. So then, why has she turned to terrorism? We gotta find out that reason. If you look at the insignia on the tank, it looks a lot like the Concerned One's image when she posts on her blogs. It seems that Miss Maternova was a army veteran. So this could explain her motive. So let's see, she was a combat engineer. She won a bravery medal. So what's her fall from grace here? Seems that she went AWOL. If you guys want to read through this, I guess you could pause the video, or you could try out the game for yourself too. Like go buy the game and read more about this information, because it's there's a lot of interesting background information in this game. So we found our first conflicting piece of information. And we're going through. So our second conflicting piece of information. And for this piece of information, the date is what gives away which one is more accurate. So based on the date and the time that Miss Maternova was in the armed forces, she was likely to be involved in the Parja's peacekeeping mission. Whereas the other mission I believe was something about flooding. The date is much too recent, and she was already discharged by the time that that mission occurred. So Nina claims that she's been in bed, but we probably have good reason to suspect otherwise, based on all the temporary jobs she's been taking. So let's check this this review here from WorkEasy. So this ties Miss Maternova to the Circle Mall, and she definitely wasn't in bed at that during that week. Pretty sure her employer's not gonna lie about where she was. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Miss Maternova. So I think I know what information I'm missing. But since I'm not doing this live, this is pre-recorded. I guess I'm gonna have to wait to see when I figure out what information I'm missing. This piece of information is crucial, though. The safety bill prevents Nina from getting a job based on her criminal record. It's actually a crime to go AWOL in the nation, so she can never get a permanent job because of her criminal record now. So, am I going to be able to find it? I'm looking through my objectives right now, so... Come on, I believe in you. Okay, so what information do we have so far? We know that Nina is a single mother. She's motivated by her son. We're not quite sure what happened to her relationship with Desmond Schwartz. Or why she's a single mother. Maybe she got divorced or something. We know from her medical records that she suffers some sort of trauma from her past history in the army. She's hypervigilant. We have her address information, so we'll be able to arrest her if we can make a case against her that's strong. And what happened here? Oh, her boyfriend was killed on a military mission. Okay. So her motivation might be revenge. Well, we can't be quite sure yet. We're still missing one crucial piece of information. We're missing a piece of information that would relate Nina to one of the bombings. So we're still looking for that. And at the same time, going through all the missions that have been going on in the nation. So, if you want to read if you want to read anything, you could pause the video and learn more about all that stuff. This is so funny because I know exactly where I would need to go if I wanted to get that last piece of information, but I have no control over what's happening, so... Going through all the records and logs and seeing what I missed exactly. Will I find it? There we go. Okay, so we can tie her to all of the locations. Okay, so we should be in the clear now. What? What the heck is going on? Yeah, and Harrison's a bit of a dipshit, as you can tell. Here's this poor woman who lost her husband and is like a single mother, coming to you for help, and you just could not care less. Oh good. So she has no reason to suspect that the government is doing this. Because that hacker, the hacker kind of harassed her, so we're in the clear. Oh, and even Harrison thinks that Initiate's responsible for hacking his bank account. So, Nina's trying to get out of here before the cops show up. So she already suspects something is happening. Okay. So we're gonna have to stay vigilant and see what happens to Nina. get location. Nina's getting clever now. We have to be very careful about this situation and handle it delicately because we don't want things to escalate. So I'm gonna keep that piece of information to myself. Okay. So we've got Nina cornered. What's going on right now? Hopefully Symes can tell us what happened. Well... honestly, this went almost as well as it could have gone. I mean, imagine what would have happened if I told them that she was armed. What the heck? So Abraham Goldfels already knew about the investigation? It looks like Abraham had some involvement in ordering Nina to place the bombs. So this will lead into our next chapter, I guess. We managed to take in Nina. She's hospitalized right now. Hopefully she doesn't die. We got some information on Initiate, and we know that Abraham motivated Nina to commit the Bonton bombings. So we're probably going to have to focus on Abraham next. And I think that's what's going to happen next time. So thanks so much for joining me. This was Orwell episode 3. We'll be back with I'll be back with Orwell episode 4 soon enough. So until then, see you guys later and take care.